everyone, it's Tamika. Welcome back to the Soap Throne. Tonight I'm going to try to make this a quick video because I have a soap to make later. But I am here to cut the soap that I made with the Blushing Orchid fragrance by Brambleberry. I think I like the way it's turned out. We're going to see how it looks on the inside. And I can definitely say that I like the top. I like that show of glitter. So anyway, let's just get straight to it. So I'm going to go ahead and begin to unmold. Here it is unmolded. Here's a side view. I think I like it. Here's the other side. You might remember yesterday, or in the previous video, that I didn't know what I wanted to name it yet. So later on in the night, I came up with a name. I have decided to name this Orchidelirium. And I was recalling a movie that I saw that was based on a book called The Orchid Thief. Okay, let's look at it real fast. Oh, interesting, right? So, like I was saying, based on The Orchid Thief. And if you haven't seen that, by the way, or read it, I highly recommend it. It's a very interesting movie starring Meryl Streep, written by a New York Times columnist who, you know, was interested in people who collect orchids. So, after having that come to mind, I thought, well, maybe there's a term for someone who collects orchids, or, you know, is really interested in them anyway. And I couldn't find one. But as I was looking for this word, I came across the word Orchidelirium, or Orchidelirium, which is a Victorian era word. And it was used to describe people who were avid orchid collectors, because orchids were very rare. You know, they weren't European. And the word is used to describe them because they're, I'm sorry, I'm not explaining this well. I'm not double tasking or multitasking well right now. But anyway, so the word delirium is used because people were so obsessive about it that sometimes they were driven to theft. So they would be stealing people, you know, orchids and stuff. So hence Orchidelirium. So that's what I'm going to name this soap. I'm kind of surprised at the way it turned out. I wasn't expecting these sort of wispy sort of lines in the soap, but that's okay. It's okay. Let me move that because, sorry, let me get situated here. And I want to tell you that the fragrance is still smelling lovely. I have a friend who used to collect orchids, and she had so many of them in her home that really it was almost like an orchid museum. I, on the other hand, am not very good with orchids. I can't get them to live very long for anything. And I understand that the care you give them is supposed to be somewhat minimal. The people that I know who have success with orchids say it's really quite easy, but it just doesn't work that way for me. So my friend who had all these orchids had some really special ones. There was one she had that was it was one that only bloomed once a year. And this blooming happened in the middle of the night, and it was really fragrant. So she and her family made an event around it. When it was time for the flower to bloom, they'd stay up really late, wait for it to open, and then they'd go to bed. And by the time they woke up in the morning, the flower is gone. So it blooms that one night once a year. Yes, I am really enjoying this fragrance, I have to say. And I'm liking my new soap formula so far. I like the way it firms up. I can get it out of the mold without the edges being damaged. So that's something that I really appreciate. And so far, I still am not seeing any soda ash. So I'm hoping that it can go the entire 4 to 6 weeks. And actually, to tell you the truth, this one might not take 6 weeks since there's not as much water in it. Yeah. Whoop. Okay. And there we have it. So here we are, Orchidelirium. Thanks again for watching. If you'd like to see more videos in the future, go ahead and subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon so that you can be notified every time I upload a new video. All right, until next time, enjoy yourselves. Bye-bye.